Today is day 42 of my 100 days of gratitude. And just so you guys know, every single day it goes 100 days of giveaways, 100 days of gratitude. I don't know how I managed to get it out, but I don't say giveaways. One of these times I'm going to say it and not notice it. Anyway, I had something entirely planned, differently planned for tonight. But something else crept in that I wasn't really anticipating. Growing up, we didn't really move around a lot. My mom has been in the same house. Like, we grew up in the same house from the time I was 4 until the time I moved out. My mom is still there. And she's in a duplex, and attached to her are two of the kindest people in the entire world. And we just really lucked out. They came to mine and Keith's wedding. They're just really important to us. We send them a Christmas card, they send us one, etc. They're just really good people, and we really lucked out that way. And then moving out on my own, I've had roommates and typically good neighbors. I mean, obviously in university we had a rager one night and that didn't go so well, and obviously had neighbors knocking on our door at some ungodly hours. So sorry about that, neighbor, if you're watching. She did not. The best part was that she was like, some of us have to work in the morning. And like 3 out of 4 of us were like, yeah, we all have to work at 8 a.m. But we were like 18 and she was like, I don't know, 35, mother of 3. So obviously a little different. But it was just funny when she yelled at us saying, like, I have responsibility. And we were like, yeah, so do we. And she was like, oh, damn it. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of going on through the years. Keith and I were in a condo building for 6 years, and the neighbor who lived beneath us was a total jackass. He created so much anxiety in me, and I like to think I'm pretty easy to get along with, and Keith is so easy to get along with. And, he was awful. We'd like if we had to pee in the middle of the night, we would get up and I would tiptoe. I got to the point where I would walk against my wall to tiptoe because he would say our floors would creak. And he would, 3 a.m., you get up to go to the bathroom, and I'm petrified. I'd lie there for like an hour and a half awake, having to work in the morning, petrified, frozen. And I'd think, oh, I'm going to burst. I have to go. So I'd tiptoe, take me forever. I'd be sweating by the time I got to the bathroom. And he would slam his door to make sure that we knew that, I don't know, we woke him up. I don't know. It was a long story and I try not to think about it. But to this day, if something falls off of like the bed or something, I have this like this imminent fear because he would knock on our door. Anyway, I'm not going to make this video about him because this video is about gratitude. Anyway, tonight, so in July, I think it was, neighbors across the street of ours moved, and we live in a really small community, and they knew that I was sick, and they really helped us at every turn. They would, everything from when Keith's dad was sick, they would cut our grass while we were gone, or shovel our driveway, or knowing that Keith would work all day, they would shovel our driveway. Neighbors on either side of us would shovel our driveway. Like, I really do think it takes a village. And when I'm sick and I'm not always great at asking for help, sometimes people just help me without me asking, and that it just goes such a long way. So tonight, the friends of ours who lived across the street, they moved. And, when neighbors move, you're like, oh, who am I going to get? Anyway, we have met the people across the street. Like I said, they moved in July. But we haven't really got to know them. And they came over for dinner. I just straight up lied. They came over for drinks tonight. And just such nice people. And I'm just really grateful for good neighbors, because you really... When you have good neighbors and a for sale sign goes up, you kind of brace yourself. And is it going to be partiers, or, I don't know. It's going to be partiers, or is it going to be a drug house now, or Hell's Angels, or, oh God, should I have said that? I'm going to keep rolling. Anyway, you just hope that it's not bad people, and we really lucked out again. We have neighbors on either side of us who are good people, and these are awesome people across the street now. So, you know who you are. And I'm really, really grateful for good neighbors. And those of you who have good neighbors know what I'm talking about. And even more, those of you who don't have good neighbors know even more what I'm talking about. So I'm sure many of you who are watching this are grateful for good neighbors too. Talk to you tomorrow.